So what is the best BMX tube for your BMX bike? After all, it is the lifeblood of your tires. Your tubes are such an important part, they even affect the way that your bike rides. If you're like me and manage to pop your tires all the time and have to fill them up, you might be doing some of these things. And if that's the case, you probably want a pretty good bike tube that's going to last you. So here it is. These are the best tubes I've ever ridden. The first tube we have here is a 20-inch slime tube. This is a self-sealing tube that fits tires with a width of 1.5 to 2.125. Second tube we have here is a Goodyear Heavy Duty. This tube is apparently 80% thicker than I don't know what, and it fits tires from the width of 1.75 to 2.125. The best way I can say to look at these tubes is just think of it as a 20-inch tube. Regardless of the width of it, these tubes can stretch. I can fit these in a 2.4 tire without an issue. For both tubes, I only paid $1 difference. The Goodyear tube was $5.96. The slime tube was $6.96. In total, after tax, it ran me about $14. I could have bought in a bundle for $11 to $12, but for the sake of this video, I wanted to compare the two. These tubes do come with different abilities. The Goodyear tube came with 2 tire irons, so that was nice. Upon closer inspection of the slime tube, they gave me the wrong size in a 20-inch box. Good going. And that's why you hold receipts. So if you couldn't guess, the slime tube has got slime in it. That is the self-sealer. The other thing that comes with it is the stem cover's got a valve remover in it. That adds $1 to the price. What I like to stick by with the slime tubes is just a subtle thing that I keep in the back of my head. That is, when I get a puncture in my tire, I know that I'm at least going to be able to ride it home. That, of course, if it's a small hole. You can't shred your tire and put a hole in it the size of the Grand Canyon and go, oh yeah, I'm good, I got slime. It's a failsafe. It's there for the reality of things. Odds are when you're riding your bike, you go over some glass or some thorns. That's how you pop your tire most of the time. The Goodyear tube, you don't have any of that. If you put a big enough thorn in it, you're going to lose all that air. What this tube has up on the slime tube is that it's thicker. So, in theory, the thorn shouldn't penetrate it. So here's where you can get smart with it. You can buy slime in bottles. Doing that, fill the Goodyear tube up with slime. Now you got a Super Duty tube. That's what me and my friends have done for a long time now. Gram pinchers like to say that when you add the slime to the tubes, it becomes off balance. And if that's the case, you're putting too much slime in it. Squeeze the thing for 5 seconds and you should be good. You don't need a lot in your tubes. Truth is, you really shouldn't go out there and spend $10 to $15 on some tube that's supposed to be impenetrable. Odds are it will end up popping. It's a rubber object that holds air that you put a beating on almost every day. Ultimately, it's really up to you on keeping your tubes from popping. It's not that hard, just be aware of where you're riding. Don't ride an insane amount of PSI in your tire and nor ride it too low. Avoid casing jumps and bailing into bushes and you're pretty well set. And when it comes down to it, just don't be stupid.
It's gonna make one sick foot plant.
This is where I'd like to thank you as the viewer. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you'd like to see more of this type content, subscribe to the channel. There's plenty more to come.